More than 90 free raid passes, new Pokemon debuts, and it seems like hoopa is on its way back as well. All of this within a new Pokemon season called Dual Destiny. So, without any further ado, let us get into the details. So this season is going to be taking place from December 3rd at 10 AM all the way up to March 4th at 10 AM local time. And oh boy, do we get some really awesome info in this blog post. And the first of which is Pokémon GO Tour Unova. We still don't have the details of it as of the time I'm recording this video. We do have a counter of around 4 hours or so, but do know that we are going to get some Unova Tour details in not too long from now, so stay on the lookout for a video about that too. And well, you know what, let's just move on for the things that we have confirmed, and that is starting with Dual Destiny special research. So pretty much like the past few seasons that we have been getting, we have always had a special research to complete throughout the season. We are able to claim this special research for as long as we play during the season, or we log in during the season. And that is going to be once again from December 3rd to March 4th at 10 AM. And yeah, what can we expect out of this special research? Well, if it goes according to plan, and well, the last few ones, expect to get Giovanni encounters, Pokemon encounters, candies, all of the shenanigans that you can expect from like a 3-month special research. Okay, different steps are going to be unlocking over the course of the season, just pretty much like past few ones. And just make sure to keep an eye on your research tab, just like the blog post mentions. And when it takes to Pokemon debuts, I'm pretty sure we're going to get more than one line of Pokemon, but at least the one that we have confirmed for the time being is Sinistea line. What is Sinistea? Well, it's a Pokemon that has been introduced in the Galar region, so that's basically Sword and Shield Nintendo Switch games. And well, if you're just like me and you have no idea who Sinistea is, let me just give you some quote of Bulbapedia. So Bulbapedia says that Sinistea is a Pokemon said to be created when a lonely spirit possesses a cold leftover cup of tea. It is one of the shortest Pokemon in existence. The teacup that Sinistea lives in is a famous piece of antique tableware. So if that doesn't really give you too much info about Sinistea, well, don't worry, just know that it's a ghost-type Pokemon. It might shake the meta a little bit. To be completely honest, I'm not really familiarized with how good Sinistea was back in the, the Nintendo Switch games, so I'm not entirely sure how much it might, shake the meta or stir up the meta a little bit. But it's a really cute Pokemon, in my opinion, and well, it's definitely going to be one that I'm going to love to either get either in just regular form or just as a shiny. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Then moving on into more Pokemon debuts. This time around, some Shadow debuts, some Shadow Pokemon debuts. Suicune, Raikou, and Entei are finally going to take some rest and leave some space open for some new Pokemons to join the 5-star legendary Shadow Raids. This time around, we're going to be getting Regice, Regirock, and Registeel. They are going to be able to be shiny, so there's going to be that to look forward. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be much else. You PvP fanatics, let me know if these are any good for PvP, because I know I am not into all of those PvP meta games and stuff like that. But well, just know that these are going to be joining the 5-star legendary rotation. Not entirely sure if they're going to be taking place like all of them in the same weekend, or if we're just going to get the rotation like Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, but they're going to be there. So yeah, just I guess stay on the lookout for some, I don't know, some raid guides and stuff like that, because I'll definitely let you know about how things are going to happen in those. Obviously, we're going to get more Shadow Raids in 1- and 3-star Shadow Raids. Most likely some Pokemons that have already been part of like Team Go Rocket and the leaders as well. So yeah, there's going to be lots to look forward on the Shadow department. Moving on into another really famous department for the time being, which is the Dynamax and Gigantamax, well, department. More Max Pokemons are going to be debuting into the game. We already have at least three confirmations, which is Gigantamax Lampers. Why am I talking so weird? Krabby, Dynamax Krabby, and Dynamax Machop, which are two Pokemons that do have their Gigantamax form as well, but apparently we are not going to get it straight away, so I wonder if they're actually still going to be debuting during the season, if this is just a hint or not, but at least Gigantamax Lapras is, well, is confirmed. There's that for the Max Pokemon's department. Then, moving on into some more juicy information into season highlights. So, the first thing that we have within season highlights is going to be the dates for the community days. All of them are confirmed for the entire season, but only one of them, we already have the details for, which is obviously the December Community Day 1, in which we usually know what's happening in there, right? We usually get the Pokemons that we've gotten throughout all of the community days throughout the entire year. We're basically going to get all of these to just join within like a 1 to 2 days event. It seems like it's going to be a 2 days event from December 21st to the 22nd. All of the Pokemons that we've gotten through the community days, well, throughout the entire year. Once again, I'm just repeating myself, but all of these are going to be taking place on this 2 days event. I'm not entirely sure about the shiny odds. I don't think they're going to be as high as we usually get them to be during the community days, but they're still going to be there. So if you're still looking for a shiny in particular, you know, this is going to be your chance to do or to get it. This is going to be your chance to get it. Then again, for January, we already have the Community Day confirmed for the 5th, as well as a Community Day Classic confirmed for the 25th. I wonder which one is going to be. Then for February Community Day, we are going to have one on the 9th, right before Valentine's Day. So, wondering if they're going to just, you know, have something cool and something pretty awesome, you know, appearing on that community day. And then moving on into a part of the event, which is not necessarily related with encountering Pokemon and stuff like that, but it's new stickers. Yes, we're getting some new stickers into, well, with this season, as per usual, right? We always get seasonal specific themed stickers. But yeah, these are going to obviously be related with winter. They look absolutely amazing. They look so cute. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm just not going to be, you know, speaking endlessly about them, but I really like stickers and these look extremely amazing as always. Moving on into what they call the Dual Destiny Eggs-pedition access. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a ticket per month or if we're going to have to pay for a ticket for the entire season, but we've already gotten this in the past, and last time, if I'm not mistaken, we had to pay for just 1 month, but during that month, we got like 1 incubator every single day. So, if you are someone that spends money into the game, and especially incubators, do some math right before you do, you know, spend some money on some more incubators, as well as the season starts, because it does seem like this one is going to be worth quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, last time we got this, every single incubator that we got every single day, this basically gives us an incubator on the first spin of the day. And every incubator would have like 3 usages. It's not like a super special incubator, just like a regular one, okay? But every single incubator would have 3 usages, and well, getting like around, I don't know, 28, because it starts on the 3rd, but like either 28, 30 incubators, that is like 90 usages. That's like 90 eggs that you can hatch. So, I don't know, like if you spend money on incubators, I just wait a little bit longer to see if this ticket would actually be worth more than just you spending money on Pokecoins to get some incubators, but this is usually a really, really good ticket to buy, so be on the lookout for this one, as I'm pretty sure we're going to get some like really, really nice usage out of it. Then, moving on into Go Battle League. I'm not the best person, I always say this in every single time I speak about PvP, but I'm just not the best person to be speaking about Go Battle League. Just know that all of the info that you're going to need for the next season is going to be on the blog post. If I don't forget about it. I will also leave the link down in the description below, so like if you want a quicker access to it, so just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Go Battle League is going to, you know, to have some info related with either some changes, some new encounters and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to check that link, and I'm sorry that I cannot be more helpful than this. We're obviously going to get some PokéStop Showcases. We're going to get 2 showcases per week. Not terrible, it's actually pretty cool. These are going to be taking place from Saturday to Sunday, as well as from Monday to Wednesday. So be on the lookout for those if you're still like me and you're still looking for that special Pikachu encounter and for those 100 wins. Moving on into what I think it's getting close to the end here, which is the seasonal rotation. So these are basically all of the Pokemons that we're going to be able to find not only in the wild, but through the research breakthrough as well. So starting with research breakthrough, what can we expect out of this one? In my opinion, there are some really interesting additions to the rotation here, starting with a Alolan Raichu, which, well, can be shiny. Obviously, it's been shiny for a while, or its shiny has been available for a while, but I mean, Alolan Raichu, it's not really in raids as often as it used to be, so if you still don't have it, it's going to be like a really, really good opportunity for you to get one. Then we're also going to get Pancham Farfru, which, well, I still need that shiny Farfru. I can't believe I haven't, like, gotten one, not even, like, through the Go Fest in which I participated with a ticket. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Hisuian Avalugg is also going to be an interesting addition. I think we've only been able to get it from, you know, raids in the past, so it's going to be interesting to get it, like, added to your Pokédex through here. A Jangmo-ho and a Frigibax are going to be the last 2 ones to be part of this research breakthrough encounter. Jangmo-ho can also be shiny, but like as for Frigibax, not yet. I wonder if it's going to be part of like any specific event for the month of December. It's been out for a year now, so that would be interesting. Moving on into what is going to be called the Wild Encounter list. There's going to be a lot of Pokemons to be shown in this list. I'm one of those guys in which I just don't like to be pronouncing all of these names because I feel like it gets boring to be listening to all of these names. So it's not that I'm lazy, okay? But just know that for both the cities, the forests, the mountains, the beaches and water, northern and southern hemisphere, all of these specific places are going to be having some different wild encounters in them. So if you're looking for a specific Pokemon, a Pokemon in particular that you still haven't gotten, you're going to have a way higher chance to find them, or to find it if you go to these specific places. Just so you know, like, just know that instead of just, you know, being looking for it endlessly on the wrong location. But yeah, lots of interesting new encounters that we're going to be getting throughout this season. So yeah, good luck with those Pokédex entries fills. So next up we have the eggs, which is basically the same thing, but on the eggs I can spot some interesting changes, at least in my perspective. Starting with 2km ones, it seems like Bonsly is going to now be part of it. I still don't have a shiny either Bonsly or Sudowoodo, so that's going to be, well, hopefully a good chance for me to just finally get one. There's going to be a lot more Pokemons taking part of the egg pool, so stay on the lookout for that. But still, 2km eggs with Bonsly on the egg pool. Psyduck is going to be part of it, as well as Larvesta, which I still don't have as shiny, so we'll see how that is going to go. On 5km eggs, seems to be like a really poor egg pool, if you ask me, with only Clamper, Blitzel, and Inkay. And I'm just saying these names because they're like, there's really few of them, okay? But wow, only crazy. Then on 7km eggs, the ones that we are getting from friends are apparently going to also include the Galarian Corsola, which we are just now getting with the event that is, well, occurring, which I just forgot the name for, but just know that Galarian Corsola is going to be part of the 7km basic egg pool. We're also going to get some specific Pokemons from the Mateo's gift exchange, and it seems like the Adventure Sync rewards for the 7km pool are out of place, because I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be part of the 5km pool, right? I don't know. But it just seems like that the blog post is not necessarily correct, unless we're going to start getting 7km eggs from, walking the 25 and 50 kilometers. I don't know. But anyway, 10km eggs with only Druddigon, Dreepy, and Charcadet as a highlight. And then from Adventure Sync rewards, we have a whole lot more Pokemons that are like really cool and somewhat rare that we can expect. And then moving on into what is going to be considered, at least by me, the most interesting thing out of all of the things that we've already talked about, and I didn't leave this for last, okay? If you go to the blog post, it is going to be the last thing they mention in there as well. But seasonal bonuses. What do we have? 3 specific ones, starting with the first and the best one of all. 1 additional free raid pass per day. This season is going to have around 91 to 92 days, and that is going to be 91 to 92 additional free raid passes on top of the one that we already get free for each day of us playing the game. So that is going to be pretty awesome. Lastly, we have 2 more bonuses which aren't as interesting, but extra Stardust earned from Team Go Rocket battles is still pretty cool if you're a Team Go Rocket fanatic like me, but there's a little bit more effort involved in getting it, so it might not be as amazing as the 1 additional free raid pass. Last but not least, extra Stardust from gifts, which, well, if you haven't been opening your gifts, now is going to be your time to do so, because you're going to get extra Stardust from it. Apparently not extra XP, but there's your motivational bonus there, okay? Some extra Stardust from opening gifts. So, yeah, I guess that pretty much concludes it. In my opinion, this is going to be an absolutely freaking tastic season. We're going to get some really cool Pokemons by the look of it. The Unova Tour details are right around the corner, and more than 90 extra free raid passes throughout the entire season. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I don't really have much else to add to this. If you do, forget to leave it down below. And without any further ado, and as always, stay awesome, stay safe, stay scrubbity. You guys on the next one. Peace!